Hello, Aries. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Aviana. This is Aviana's Ascension, and today we are going to see what messages Spirit has for you. I like to release my videos according to the zodiac sign we're in, so we're about to get into Libra season. It's going to be like September 23rd to October 22nd. But whenever you find this reading is perfect, so let's get into it. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, the energy I was getting while I was shuffling up the cards is you need to slow down. Okay. Um, you can only do one thing at a time. You can only do so much, right? You're only one person. So just slow down, relax a little bit, let it unwind how it's meant to. Just slow down. Slow down, okay? You're going to get everything you want, every goal will be met in natural divine orchestration. Just relax, okay? That's what I felt. So let's get into it. Let's see what's going on, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Yeah, see, it's already happening. They're letting you know what 111 on the timer. You know what you want to come through is going to come through. Inner temple devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Answer the call. Answer the call. Maybe some of you are from New Jersey or something. What is your soul calling you to do? Yeah, it's like okay. They're letting. Yeah, it's time to tap in with your heart. You know what I mean? Intuitive. You need to let this unfold intuitively. Yeah, like what lights you up? Trust your path. Where are you being called to journey to? Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So yeah. They're letting you know like this new life, this new way of being, this new all these goals are coming through, but you have to move from the heart. Your brain, your ego is trying to get you to do it all at once because it's fear based. That's fear, right? When you feel like you don't have enough time, when you feel overwhelmed, that's because you're putting too much pressure on yourself. So slow down, recognize it's already happening, and move from that space of trust. Okay? All right, let's see what's going on for you, Aries. Messages for Aries, please and thank you. Yeah. Yeah, gorgeous. Okay. So we have the Great Gathering. This is my favorite card. It's all coming together, intuitive hits. The amount of times I say to myself, it's all coming together, intuitive hits is insane. Okay. But again, they're letting you know things are coming together. You don't have to worry so much, right? Like this is letting you know what you're working towards, where you want to be. It's already done. It's happening. You don't have to worry. Okay? Because we have align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? I think it's your approach. You're doing too much, you know? It's not to say that like I don't, I'm not harping on a hard worker. I love people that work hard. I'm a hard worker myself, but you also have to have rest with that. You also have to have relaxation. You can't have one without the other, right? Just like you can't have love without hate. You can't have the light without the shadow. You have to honor and respect both sides. Okay? We have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held, star mother. How can you mother yourself? It's time for you to do a little self care, relax. That should be an important part of your day, just like getting things done is important. Okay? You can't always be just go, 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 because that's going to keep it from happening faster. You know what I mean? Because that puts you on a hamster wheel with your goals, your dreams, your desires. You're chasing, not attracting. We want to operate in the different wavelength, okay? Because whenever you attract, that's having faith, that's trusting and letting it unfold how it's meant to be, right? Versus trying to force it. Okay, we don't want to force. That's not the vibe. Because that is moving with a lack of faith. Okay? All right, let's get into the tarot. Yeah, bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're so blinded by your work and your goals and desires that you don't realize that you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot, right? Because society tells us, especially in America, we have to hustle and grind and struggle before we get to our success, and that's just not true anymore. Like that's just that's not how we do it. Yeah, it's time to like tap into your heart center. Ask yourself what makes you happy, what brings you fulfillment, what are the things that you want to invest your time in and what feels like a burden to you. Honestly, ask your heart, you know? Yeah, it's like you're moving away from the competition. You're moving away from feeling like it's competitive versus collaborative, right? That's what spirit wants you to lean into. How can you trust your intuition more? How can you move from the heart? How can you make a sense of community with what you're doing versus feeling like it's a dog eat dog world? You know what I mean? Like, that's not what this world is like. It's not. That's an illusion. Okay? Tap into your heart. Tap into us versus me versus you. You know what I mean? Everything is one. It's all about unity. Get into it. All right, let's get some messages for Aries. Most important messages, please and thank you. Okay. Oh. Yeah, you guys are about to realize that there's certain blockages, certain cycles that have been keeping you from your success. And it's almost been like you've been betraying your own self with the perspective and limiting beliefs. All right, let's get into it. So we have the Four of Wands, Page of Cups, love it. The Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Ten of Wands. Yeah. Okay, so let's dig in, shall we? Okay, with the Four of Wands and the Page of Cups, this is all about the power of community, the power of support. This is letting you know that you're going to be happily surprised when you follow your intuition, when you follow your heart, and go towards community, go towards support, allowing others to help you, guide you, allowing yourself to lean on people in times of need. That is the secret to success. You know what I mean? No one ever does it on their own. No one. Okay? You need people. That's why we aren't like solo creatures. You know, we have community, we have families, we have friendship because we're not meant to do it all on our own. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, like, if you really remind yourself why are you doing what you're doing, why do you want to do what you want to do, it's usually because, oh well, you know, I want to help my family out, I want to make sure, you know, my future children have more ease in their life. You know, connect with people. That's what this is all about. Okay, we have the Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like instead of fighting, collaborate. Instead of competing, have community. You know, that's what they're telling you the secret to your success will be, right? You're not going to get there all on your own, okay? Let people in, let people help you, let people support you. Okay, because we have the Four of Pentacles. It's almost like you're moving with blinders on and you're like, this is my success, this is where I want to be, this is where I want to go. It's not bad to have goals and ambition, but don't be so blinded by them and so like focused on what can I gain, what can I gain. You know what I mean? This is making me think of like service without expectation. It's almost like some of you may need to like realign with your purpose a bit and remind yourself why you're doing what you're doing, what makes you happy, what makes you passionate. What are you willing to do without expecting anything in return because you love it so much and you feel so guided to do it? That's what we want you to kind of ask yourself and remind yourself of the reason behind everything. All right. We got the Seven of Pentacles here. They're letting you know you're going to reap what you sow. This is not where you want to end up. Alone, greedy. No, we want to have our abundance and we want to share it with people, whether that's an abundance of money, knowledge, love, whatever. We don't want to be a solo dolo Ebenezer Scrooge. You know what I mean? So, yeah, move with your heart more. Ask yourself, who do I want along in this journey with me? Why am I doing this? Why does this light me up? And if you need to change course because you're realizing you're doing stuff that doesn't actually make you happy, let that be the case. You know? Because Ten of Wands, again, it's like you're doing all this on your own and it's just too much for you. You got to ask yourself what makes you happy, what brings you fulfillment. And I feel like a lot of you are going to realize spending time with family, loved ones, certain memories with friends, that's what makes you happy. So let's get back to that, you know? Libra energy has been all about, and it makes sense because Venus rules Libra, which is obviously love, and then Libra is all about balance. So most of the readings this month have been all about like community, who can you lean on, following your heart. Kind of cool. All right, let's dig into it a little bit more. Okay, so, all right. So first of all, this is, yeah, it's like you need more love for yourself, more nurture for yourself. And once you do that, it's like now you're going to be a lot more willing to receive it from others. It's almost like you think you have to be like cold and stern in order to get where you want to be. And then once you get there, you'll be soft and nice and kind again. Not saying you guys aren't kind and stuff. It just feels like you're very much with the blinders on and where you want to be and focusing on that. But recognize you hold the key to your success, you know, and you can decide if, you get to experience love and softness on your way there or not. But either way, you're going to get there, right? So at least make the journey enjoyable for yourself. Yeah, it's definitely time to connect with your heart, time to move from a soft space, time to bring in the people that appreciate you, love you, and show them love and appreciation as well. It shouldn't be a one-way street. All right, but let's tap in with the Four of Wands, Page of Cups some more. Let's see what's going on there. Tell me more about that for Aries, please and thank you. Alrighty. Let's see. It feels like, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I'm just getting the energy of like kind of like recognizing how, you've supported yourself and overcome a lot, but other people have supported you too and helped you move through things as well, right? Like it hasn't just been you on your own, right? Whether it's spirit guides helping you out, angels, or your loved ones here on earth. This is just about appreciating everyone who's involved in your success, involved in your growth, because it's not just you on your own. You know what I mean? It's not, you know? Tell me a little more about these three. Yeah, essentially, this is something that's getting you back to listening to your intuition, listening to your heart, choosing peace instead of struggle. Okay, because it's showing you how much you've been in your head in regards to your success and where you want to go, and they're letting you know that you need to bring in that love, that nurture, because this is the Empress card in this deck. Okay, and they're showing you that that's the missing component, is that love and that nurture, right? So this is making me think of the court cards and how they progress, right? So your page is like, okay, this is a new idea. The knight is taking action. The queen is putting that love and nurture into it. And then the king is the master and sees it all the way through, right? So recognize that, you can be in that element of like, this is where I want to be. Like, it's like you're stuck in the night position. You need that love and nurture to see it all the way through, right? So I always compare the court cards to baking a cake, right? So your page is like, okay, I want to bake a cake. The knight, okay, I'm going to go to the grocery store and get all the ingredients for the cake. It's like you're running around the grocery store trying to grab every single little ingredient to make it perfect. When what you really need to do is make the cake. Make Put the energy into it. Put the love into it to watch it grow. Okay? That's what needs to happen here. That love and nurture needs to go into it. All right, let's look into the Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles here. Ah! Okay. Yeah, yeah. See, what's happening here is like this is like a deep wound that's not just from you, but like society and, maybe how your family has operated since the dawn of time. You're stuck in your masculine energy. Okay, this is the Emperor, which is your energy, Aries. But we all have masculine and feminine energy within us, and you need to tap into that. See, you got your masculine and feminine here. It's time to interweave them, right? For a long time, you've been used to, in your whole family, it's not just on you, society has been used to dog eat dog, competitive. If I don't have it, if you have it, that means I don't. But there's enough sun to shine on everybody, okay? And that's kind of like the generational curse you're breaking is not feeling like there's not enough for all of us, right? Because there's plenty to go around. It doesn't have to be me versus you, but us together. That's what you're learning. Yeah, you're learning how to blend all of it together. Beautiful. How to move with love, not with ego. Okay, because the ego, the mind, will have you thinking there's not enough and you need to hoard and push and compete in order to get where you need to be. That's not what we have to do anymore. Mm-mm. All right, let's tap into that Four of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is something that's teaching you to have gratitude. Gratitude is your key to success. Okay? Recognizing that you hold the key and it's a lot with gratitude. All right? So if you have gratitude for something, that means that you're not giving your power away. Okay? So whether that's gratitude for, something not working out, whether that's gratitude for, I don't know, the people around you, whatever. It's showing you that like you don't have to be competitive but appreciative. Right? So for example, obviously I have a YouTube channel that I do tarot readings on. There's a billion of us doing tarot readings on YouTube, right? But I don't see someone with a bunch of subscribers and a bunch of views. I don't view it as those people aren't going to watch me. I use it as that shows me it's possible. You know what I mean? So instead of seeing as if this person has it, I don't, see it as that person can do it. That shows me it can happen for me too. Okay? Let that be motivation, not competition, right? Because you don't want to operate with this. I'm telling you, you don't. Because let me tell you, Mommy Wada, she'll come get your ass if she needs to. You know what I'm saying? So know that this is a big lesson right now. Be softer on yourself and on everyone else, okay? All right, let's look into the Seven of Pentacles. Let's see what's going on there. Yeah, they're reminding you to put your attention and your energy into what you want to see grow. You don't want to see competition grow. You don't want to see the scarcity, the it's me versus them. If they have it, I don't. We don't want that energy on earth, right? We don't. That's low vibration. That's competition, right? So if you want it to be something of, if I can do it, everyone can. If you want it to be the sun, there's enough sun to shine on everyone, then move with that mindset, right? Because what you think, what you speak, how you show up creates more of it in your world, right? You don't want to create more competition for yourself. That's not fun. Create more ease, create more peace, create more trust. That's what you want. Okay? Let's break down the Queen of Cups now, shall we? Tell me more about this Queen of Cups. Okay. Yes. See, they're saying they want you to create from the heart, create from love, create from loyalty, create from trust. You got to have that love and appreciation for yourself in order to have it for others. You need to trust yourself more, Aries. I feel like you don't trust your path or trust yourself to accomplish what you want. So that's why you're choosing to move from a more competitive sense. And again, obviously competition is great in certain ways, like for sports and stuff like that. And obviously, like, that energy is what motivates you to get up and get things going. But I highly suggest operating from a sense of, I have faith and trust in my path, and I know this is going to work out for me, because it will make it so much more fun for you, right? Because I'm letting you know, wherever you're wanting to go, it's going to happen for you, Aries, no doubt. It's guaranteed. It's your birthright. It's already set in stone, right? So move with that idea, with the fact that it's already done. So let me have fun with this path. Okay. All right. Let's see what the Ten of Wands has to say. And if this is resonating, let me know with a like, a comment, definitely subscribe. All of that helps the channel grow, helps other people find the messages that they need to hear. All right. Yeah. Yeah, so this is something that's a very important, like, this is one of your major life lessons right now. Your soul agreed to go through this because it's going to teach you something very important. And it's showing you kind of like your blockages and ties when it comes to partnership. You should be able to trust people. There's a reason that we are not solo creatures. We have community, we have friends, right? It's because we're not meant to do it all on our own. Trust people, Aries. Let them in, let them support you, right? If I were you, I would start small, like, hanging out with a dog or something. I don't know if you guys have pets or whatever, but like, you can trust animals, you can love animals. So, like, do small things like that where, you're just inviting more love, more community in, okay? Maybe it'd be nice to, like, if you have a community center or like something like that, you can go to, maybe go do some volunteer work. I don't know. But it's just, you need to revitalize your energy and sense of trust and relying on people, okay? Because it doesn't have to be a competition. This makes me think of something I always tell people. If Beyonce, Rihanna, and Megan Thee Stallion can all be alive at the same time, we can all do whatever we want. You know what I'm saying? Like, all three of those women are amazing. They all, they've all grown quite a bit, but they all started in music, right? So if there's enough space for those three at the same time, Beyonce and Megan are both from Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. There's enough for everybody, okay? So it's like, move with that mentality. Whoever your favorite, whatever your favorite music is, think about your top three most amazing people and be like, you know what? If those three can do it and be alive at the same time, I think there is enough space for everybody. All right, let's see. Bottom of the deck here, we've got voice, grief, boundaries, intrusion, rage. Yeah, your inner child inner child here. You don't trust people. Okay, maybe there was a time in the past where, maybe you couldn't express yourself, express your feelings, so maybe that's why you don't trust people. But I would spend some time with my inner child. I would journal about it, let that energy out so that way you're not protecting yourself from people who aren't trying to hurt you. You know what I mean? Like you're safe to be open and express yourself. And maybe that's why you don't have so many people in, because you're like, well, what if we have a disagreement or something and I can't be my true self? Or like what happens, like in the past I had to always shut down. I don't want to do that anymore. You won't. You know what I mean? You went through that to show you how you didn't want to show up anymore. Carry that with you, not that pain. All right. All right, let's shut it down. And if this is resonating, Aries, let me know with a like, a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know the deal. I feel like that one's fun. All right. Ah, I see, I see, I see. We have judgment and we have reflection. Yeah. So, yeah, you guys are definitely like pushing this energy onto others because it was pushed onto you. You know, maybe people weren't so welcoming to you. Maybe you felt like it was me versus them. Like maybe, especially if you have a lot of siblings and like your parents didn't give you a lot of attention, that can be like that, you know? Or maybe you guys only got attention when you did something good. Then you're like, oh, I always have to be good and always have to be the best in order to get this acknowledgement. You definitely, it feels like projecting, right? Let people in, okay? We also have resilience here. You've definitely been hurt a lot and had to continue picking up the pieces by yourself. I understand. You know, when you come from a background like this where you're just like, well, every time I let someone in, it hurts me, and then I'm there left to pick up the pieces alone. Let that show you how strong you are, not the fact that you can not trust people, because that's what it was meant to teach you, right? To show you how strong you are, show you red flags, show you how to use discernment. But it wasn't meant to show you, okay, you can't trust anyone. Don't take it like that, okay? Let people in. All right, Aries, that's all I have for y'all today. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated, let me know with a like, a comment, subscribe. You know, how many times am I going to say it, right? But if you guys would like more content from me, I've got all my social media linked down below if you want to check it out. If you guys would like a personal reading or personal healing ceremony, all that information will be on my website. So if you want to know more about me and my services, my online classes, stuff like that, go down to my website linked down below. I also have a newsletter you can sign up for if you want to check that out. You get a free guided meditation sent to you as soon as you sign up. But I send one main one out once a month, and then just like coupons, discounts, you know, little spiritual tips and tricks, all that fun stuff. So check it out. But that's all I have for you today, Aries. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and sharing your energy. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.